All right, it's time to talk about the job market. We all know that in this country, it is extremely difficult to find work. There's more and more people, more than ever in this country, that I think are struggling to get by day. And on top of that, with the introduction of AI filters that are pretty much screening resumes, and that's kind of just like not letting people land interviews these days. So not only that you're facing fierce competition for limited jobs now that are in the job market, now you have to find ways that will help stand your application out from the rest of the crowd. Okay, so how are we going to do this? Well, the answer is you're going to have to use some old-fashioned tactics. Okay, now how to AI or resume proof your application, knowing that AI filters are pretty much weeding out everyone now. Okay, so how you're going to AI proof your resume is very simple. Okay, first, you're going to put a picture of yourself. And I know this sounds ridiculous, but putting a photo of yourself on your resume will help you stand out in a couple ways. First, if it's an actual human reviewing your resume, they're going to see a face behind the application, not just some bland, normal credentials that, let's be honest, there is probably hundreds, if not thousands of people that are applying to the same job that you're applying to that are probably way more qualified than you. But if you happen to be good looking, that might actually sway the HR recruiter's opinion and might give you a shot or a chance at the interview. So that is why you want to put a picture always on any resume. Okay. Number 2, you're going to be heavily using keywords on your resume. So if you just chat GPT up, look for the industry that you're working in, okay, and try to identify the best keywords to put on your resume that will help you get spotted by AI filters when you are going through the job process. Okay. But I still lean heavily on putting a picture on your resume. I think that's more important. But if you are getting screened by AI filters, you definitely want to have those keywords in your resume to help stand you out. Okay. Last point, and this is very unconventional, very old school way. Not many people are doing it these days. But if you have found a line of work that you're interested in doing, okay, you want to go physically to that place of work and talk to a human being. I know this sounds like a foreign concept, sounds out there, but believe it or not, if you talk to a human being that is already employed in an XYZ office that you're interested in applying to, that is going to go miles for you than any simple online application where more than likely there's going to be hundreds, maybe even thousands of applicants that are just sending their resume their way, and they may be more qualified than you are. Okay, so just to recap, what you're going to do, you're going to put a photo of yourself on your resume. Ideally, a good-looking photo, something that's professional, clean cut. Honestly, every job that I've applied to, probably 60 or 70% of the time, I get a call back. And that's pretty high. Most people don't even get contacted with most applications that are sent out. And honestly, I think it really has to do with putting a face to an application. That's like your introduction. No one cares about words. No one cares about fancy credentials or sentences. It's just the reality. People like to see people. Okay? Number 2, you're going to do keywords on your resume. That's going to help the filters identify and stand you out in the application process. Number 3, if all else fails, go in person and talk to a human being. I hope these tips help. I'll catch you on the next video.